The only thing worse than being blind is having sight with no vision. Hey guys, welcome back. Life is short and there's never enough time for being here. There's always so much you feel like you could do. So it's your responsibility to do as much as you can to make your dreams come true. I say that because, I've been talking to a couple of you guys and you guys will say things like, well, I have this dream, but I don't really know if I can do that. I like doing this, but I don't know if I should. It's kind of scary and all these different things like that. And I kind of just want to briefly talk about this, and hopefully I can encourage you guys to take your first step into whatever it is that you're meant to be. Think about, what is it that brings you peace? What is it that brings you joy? What do you love doing? You have to think about the details in yourself to learn what that is. So what I've done is I've meditated me, and as a child, what did I actually like doing as a kid? And then I also did my natal chart. If you don't know what a natal chart is, it's like astrology on steroids. It tells you why on so many levels. So there's a website I use. I wish I could be sponsored for it because I talk about it so much, but I'm not an astrologist, so I'm not that mad. But it's called Cafe Astrology, and it's very, very straightforward. It works very easy for me, so I always share that because if you don't know where to start, if you don't know what a house is, if you don't know what a Mars sign is and what anything is, then you definitely want to check that out, and it'll give you details, it'll break it down. It's a lot of reading, but it is worth it in the long run. So you definitely want to do that. The next thing what you want to do is you want to build skills. So not only do you want to master your craft and what made you happy, but you also want to master your craft on how to make this thing lucrative. Once you learn how, the next step is to build that confidence to try. Like when the first time you do something, you just want to see the results. Like what response would this person have? Ask around, like, hey, can I try this on you? And you tell me your perspective. Learn perspectives first, and what that's gonna do is it's going to build a certain awareness for yourself. And then once you do that, that's considered a result. When you get like data that lets you know like where you stand, that's considered a result. And then once you do that, you have the confidence to then bring that to the next level and then start making it lucrative for you. There's 3 key ways that you can work for yourself. One is just regularly self-employed, like you're as good as your last sale. There's another one where you own a system, and there's another one where you invest. All these things are ways to be a boss. So if you feel like you don't have any vision, or you feel like, I don't understand how some people have this but other people don't, it's because of one simple thing: being open-minded. So what does that mean to be open-minded? Like, how are some people not? It's just the ability to be able to receive information and try to perceive it in another person's perspective. So it doesn't mean you're going to agree or that you're going to disagree. It's just the ability to see outside of yourself and your perspective. We all bring different things to the table, and from every person that brings something new to the table, it can open your eyes to new things. For example, we have one room and we have 2 professionals that's going to report to this one person who owns this room. We have a painter and a plumber. When the painter comes in, they're looking at the quality of the paint. When the plumber comes in, they're looking at the pipe and all that jazz, right? When they go to report to the person who owns the room, they have 2 different stories to tell. Now that person just expanded their consciousness because now they can see things that they once never saw before. So what is it that's going to allow you to expand your consciousness? Consciousness means awareness. So what is it that's going to expand your awareness so that now you can see things that you haven't seen before? You have to build those skills in order to learn how. Once you learn things like that, it's going to help you in your detail for your first step. So the painter's first step was to pick up the paintbrush, you know, and you know, how are you going to pick up your paintbrush today? And we all fear something we've never done. That's why we just gotta do it. I'll give you guys a story. So for those of you who don't know, I work in Times Square. And I remember the first time I've ever been on the microphone on stage. I was freaking out. So I'm sitting there, well, I'm not sitting, I'm walking around looking at people on the microphone. Like, a lot of times I would hide in the corner and, you know, like, until people, like, wasn't looking at me because I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, people. This is another thing. When you see someone on their journey to learn something new, encourage what is positive, because it's not easy to try these things. Like, they did things that encouraged me and made me comfortable. So now today I get into character, I have fun with it because I took that first step to like learn those different skills. Do not be afraid to get critiqued, because getting back to the painter and the plumber, you do not know what you do not see. So you have to expand your awareness in order to see what you didn't once know. Well, your skills are going to bring you confidence. Your confidence is going to bring you results. And it's just like an ongoing cycle of the skills and the confidence and the results. Pay attention to detail. Pick up the paintbrush as your first step. And fear is because it's something you've never done before, but you'll be thankful at the end when you're satisfied. It'll bring you satisfaction that you cannot receive anywhere else but from your own heart. So live your best life, and I hope it may inspire you guys to live your best life. I know it's scary. I'll be here to support your journey because people were here to support mine, and I just want to share the magic of being happy and being fulfilled. So with all that being said, have a happy Sunday, or whenever I post this, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Okay, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.